Kind of early for us tonight, but
Late.
a little late. Oh, not really late for us, but fucking got a Mopar swap meet to go to tomorrow, and so figured we'd come in and do this kind of early.
You're back live with the Orner Boys, the famous hillbillies from Clay County, Indiana, the sister fuckers,
So,
the cousin lovers.
so let's get this. So, Dad, when we were at Grandma's earlier, this video popped up. Barry did a thing.
Put his bumper on.
Not necessarily a good thing, but a thing.
I see a bumper down on the ground.
You guys, this is fucking good shit. This is good
It's
shit.
awesome because he just talked about how the car literally has no rear frame left in it at all. I mean, the rear end's just, the only thing holding the rear end to the car is air and prayer.
And listen, dude, this man literally used the cutting torch supposedly to change the bumper, and he's out of breath. The cutting torch did all the work.
You're welcome. Didn't I say that when we did?
All right, guys, you're back with the beer.
Why would you cut-
We appreciate you coming back.
Dude,
So,
22 views, holy shit.
with our bent up front bumper, it's now off. So
Never mind, the car's bent to hell.
Mary, you so
go
long
around
that you're
it,
cuddling up
find
next
a
to
couple
bumpers on mattresses out there. That
bumper
mattress was
bolts.
off a clean
It
egg
was
when it was
just
laying there.
couples. It had 2, 4, 5, 6 bumper bolts holding it.
Look at that mattress.
So
You got a
we was
different
able to
mattress?
save
Oh,
a
here we
couple
go.
nuts. That's pretty much all I saved off of it.
Only a couple nuts, you guys.
So,
You cut it off with a cutting torch, you didn't just heat them up?
Oh, he cut the fuck off. You'll see. It's good
Barely
shit.
even caught it.
Look,
So you can see the one
Look
that
at this.
torched out there.
look at this.
God damn, you are a non-torch using
And then there
motherfucker,
was,
homeboy.
there was one on the bottom of that. Which
Look
is
at
the
that.
bottom of the bumper.
How you gonna put a bumper on with the bolt still in the
This
fucking
bumper's
thing?
God damn, boy.
Another half-assed job.
Yeah, torched out.
Look at the
Hey,
rust.
hey, Barry, I got a hat today that I bought, man, that reminds me so much of you. It says Pedo Hunter on it.
Oh, let me out here.
You know, you gonna say that, right, Barry?
There's the front license plate.
You gonna put that in the garage, you're gonna say that for another car, ain't you? I promise you. Calm down, Barry. I was
Come
making a
on,
joke.
guys. Oh. Yeah, that's better. See Captain America: Brave New World.
Get in on our epic savings event at Firestone Complete Auto.
How you gonna put a bumper on with a bolt still in the fucking?
I think it'll just pop right off. Scotch clip. I call it Scotch clip. I don't know what you
Sorry
call
about the
it.
late, guys.
I know it's not a Scotch clip. I don't know why I'm calling it that, but that mattress was awful clean to be laying out there for 3 years. That's a different mattress.
He's out here
Did
lounging
you-
pants.
Which one of you two pissed up another mattress and had to change it because it fucking was so nasty? Flip that motherfucker over. I promise I can still manage out there. That's still white. Somewhat.
Look at this. Over.
I don't know how the holes are mine out, to be honest with you.
Look at that. Holy shit.
Awesome.
Whoa. Holy shit.
Man, that's like the whole frame rail's moving. Is the whole frame rail moving on that? Is that what I was watching move? Holy
Look
fuck.
at this.
You done knocked the headlight out of it.
It's well.
No shit. You stupid fuck. Of course it's gonna be off.
So I'm gonna have to finagle it.
Look at that.
Holy
Holy
fuck.
shit.
No, stop for it. Seriously.
But go
That's
back.
not where it's supposed to sit at, is it? Like the bolt holes ain't close to lined up, is it?
It looked like
That car can't be bent that fucking bad and still be having a motor in it and
Let's
shit.
rewind it, because Barry looks it over. I told you that this was gonna be a good
Holy fuck me.
one. No, it's gotta go over about an inch.
So I'm gonna have to finagle it.
But it's still like-
Holy shit.
Massage it. But it's gonna look bad.
No, he's got him on the ground. Whoa.
Piece of crap.
I don't think you can pull out with a frame rack. Jesus Christ.
Oh, fuck.
I mean, it was junk. I knew that.
The whole car is. What do you mean?
He's gonna drive that bitch.
That's a, Barry, I'll tell you what, man. You drive that car, I'll give you something. I'll give you something real sweet.
Not quite lined up.
You start that car up, dude, and you back it out there. You just try to brake torque the hell out of it, dude. I mean,
look at this over here.
The whole car's fucking bent.
Had to torch about every bolt, I think.
That's not because it's bent.
I had a torch in the head of it.
well, with the torch, usually you can bust them loose. You get them bright red, they'll bust loose. Very seldom
See
do
what we
not.
got?
Another job that's not done.
We're in the middle of a
He can't do it. How you up? I mean, it is. It's setting on the frame rails. I mean, I'm looking straight at it.
No, I just gotta bend these bumper horns and then line that bumper back to where it's supposed to go. 'Cause it's not even close. It's sitting on top where the hole's
Damn.
and we're off quite a bit here.
5 inches, dude. What do you,
And then
man?
here,
Holy fuck.
it's close to where it's not quite on it, but we're up over here. So
Well, obviously, if it's up on one end, it's gonna be up on the other end.
and then line them horns up. The
Hey,
bumper
man.
brackets,
Hey, Barry.
horns,
Watch this.
bumper horns.
Hey, Barry.
Line them up. Get the
You
bolts in it.
got that red parts car over there. Take the bumpers off it. All Mustangs are the same. All of them are, man. Every year Mustang they made, all the parts are interchanged.
At least we got the four down.
I mean, you know the one that wasn't a parts car until we made it a parts car? Until we made you admit to
What
it?
all
I
I gotta
mean,
do is, looks like I gotta do a lot. Try to get that bumper back in.
that parts car's got a good front bumper on it. Frame rails and everything else, right?
It's like one way or that way. It's just messed
Hell,
up.
Yeah, that's a good car, guys. That car is worth restoring.
Mark one with Eleanor's front bumper.
Mustangs are all the same from the first year they made them up to 81. 79, 80, 81. They might have changed in 81, but
There's some video content.
they share the same fenders, the same fucking doors.
Dream of mine. When I was about 20, I think I was about, when I was 20, I decided
Hang
I
on a
wanted to
minute.
build a big block Mustang.
Did you just say him and a buddy put that in?
Over a 20-year dream of mine, when I was about 20, I think I was about, when I was 20, I decided I wanted to build a big block Mustang. And I made a couple stabs at it, and I failed. Finally, when I was 40,
And this is
I
a
come across
win?
this body. And they called it Eleanor. We call it Eleanor's, but they called it Eleanor. It was 72 fastback, yellow, had the black stripes on it, just like the...
That the fucking frame rails are literally bent the fuck up.
That fucking car is hammered.
Gone in 60 seconds, car.
There's not a fucking person alive
No,
that
Barry.
would save that car.
Hold on, that car ain't no gone. That car is gone in 30 years. The 30 years you let that motherfucker sit and turn back into the earth.
But it was pretty much destroyed. The left front corner was smashed.
You punch the gas, the rest of it will be gone in 60 seconds.
It was sitting in
It's
the old used
still
car
fucking
lot,
distorted, you
and
stupid
they were
fuck.
flipping out. They already pulled the 302.
Listen, Barry, this swapping a bumper should have went. You should have been able to pull the bolts, slide the bumper in, put the bolts back in, and call it a job. Not have to tweak frame rails and everything else to get a bumper to magically line up. That tells you that car is wasted. That car is bent.
You want to get him on another tangent? And those don't bolt, but that's the frame rails that's been up there. Them bumper horns, that's part of the frame rail.
Seriously, dude, stop. You're gonna get him out here like with a tape measure, not being able to breathe.
I want him to come out and be like, "What do you mean they don't bolt? That fucking stupid motherfucker!" Those are wonders of frame rails.
Fenders. I ended up picking up a couple fenders along with my buddy Parsons helped me out. Took me up to Columbus swap meet out there in Columbus, Ohio, to a Ford show.
Hey Barry, maybe you can go to that one.
And I got me a couple fenders cheap. And the hood, I believe, was on it. Of course, the hood's now been hit by a tree,
Yeah.
so I need another hood. And this fender here is toast now because of the tree hit it right there.
Talking about a hood and a
It's
fender.
cancer, but the cancer I could have fixed.
You can't fix the
So-
dents?
Eleanor with her 420.
I'd rather fix a dent than a cancer any day.
My son on my 40th birthday. I made my dream car come true.
Dream
Sometimes
car,
you
dude.
do it, guys.
Yeah, dream car.
Now at 62.
Like me, dude. Hang on. Like me at
My
60,
dream-
me at fucking 26, dude. I drive my dream car every day. Usually a dream car you want to drive eventually. You don't want to sit there and try to change bumpers
So
on.
you shoehorned a big block in a fucking Mustang. You
Who
never
gives a
hit the
fuck?
road. You never drove the motherfucker. It's obvious. And you say you did all you want, but it's obvious, dude. That motherfucker never had working lights, nothing
I
like
made
that.
my dream car come true. Sometimes you can do it, guys.
Listen to what I said about this limiting
Now
strap.
at 62, my dream is to drive my dream car again, you know. get it patched up and fixed up, and it's not going to be perfect. It's going to be basically like David Freiberger said, you know, don't get it right, just get it running. And that's
David Freiberger would not put himself in that fucking car. He would not even spit on that
He
car.
would have walked past that car in a junkyard quick.
what my plan is, get it running again and get it out on the road. It's going to have brakes, fuel
You
system.
don't see me get pissed off. What's this? Barry, David Freiberger looked at my 67 before he looked at that car.
Fuck yeah. That's
I tell you
YouTube's
what.
worst Mustang, dude.
I tell you what, Barry, my car is so famous, dude. I might text him tonight. He might come by it off me.
Right? I mean,
Some electrical system.
Barry, you don't only own one of the worst, the
I know
worst
motor mounts
Mustang.
went
You
right.
own the worst
Working on that
Mustangs on YouTube.
Oh,
Put a
what was that,
check.
Barry? But you sure
Get out
that's
on the road.
right,
It's
right?
gonna have to have brakes, fuel
Listen.
system, electrical system.
That motor ain't mounted in. You never drove that.
I know the motor mounts weren't right. I need to work on them too. Put a couple.
But he drove the
But
car.
like what I just said 5 minutes ago, you never drove that car. You drove it around the block, down the road maybe. That was never a going to town car. So what
And
the
it
fuck
never
did you
will be.
accomplish? I told you the wiring wasn't right, and I haven't seen this fucking thing or heard it. I
How
knew
can
the
you
wiring
drive
wasn't
something when
right.
the motor mount just,
I
the
never
motor
had
just
no
flopping
lights.
in the wind?
I mean,
But listen to the genius when he talks about this chain here in a minute. You don't watch our videos, but he talks about the chain. Barry, it would be the opposite. You would, if that was really your limiting strap, you would want to mount it to the frame or the
it'd be lower.
K-frame.
It'd be I mean,
That way
no
it helps
limiting
you
strap.
hold the engine, to the
What's
motor
it
mount.
limiting, man? The motor from I don't know what the hood from collapsing on the motor. I mean, I don't know.
It's holding that shock tower in.
Right? I mean,
Chains, a couple extra safety guards, kick the mount with brake. Don't
Listen to
come
this.
up and cock the throttle wide open. These things have
Listen to
a
this.
habit of sticking like that.
Listen to this.
look where
And
the
that's
chain
it,
is.
guys. So we appreciate you
Please don't
coming back
chain.
and watching and
Listen to this.
checking out our cars.
Look.
Look
Some of the
at the
crazy
chain,
stuff me
folks.
and the son do.
That's a limiting
There's
chain for
the
the
chain
motor.
right there. I was just talking about. There's the chain.
Yeah. That's not how you would have done that.
There's the chain
You
for it.
dipshit. It'd be mounted lower.
One
You
of the chains I was
fuckface.
rigging up. I don't think I ever got it hooked, but maybe I did. I don't remember having that chain hooked. I bet I did have it hooked up.
It's not hooked up. Yeah. He might have. That might have been his
Monster
intention.
mounts
I'll give him
for it.
that. That
It's
might have been
something.
his intention.
Installed them, and it doesn't want to line up with the chassis. So chassis mounts.
The car is fucking bent, you dumb son of a bitch.
And by the way, Barry, I promise by now, and I don't know if Fast Thing sees this or he's out there, he'll chime in on that. I'll bet you there's some swap mounts you can buy, and they're probably pretty cheap. Mount that fucking motor to that
You
frame.
just the one frame rail is
Now, if I'm
fucking.
wrong, cool.
The one frame rail is bent out so far whack, nothing's gonna ever line up.
I mean,
I'm amazing the car rolls without the fucking tires kicking in.
oh, that car. Listen, you have to have a 4-lane highway to drive that car down the road because it takes up 2 lanes. I promise. The front's in one lane, and the rear's in the other lane.
Like I wouldn't even have put this video out.
The issue. And I don't have the right chassis mounts. If I had the right chassis mounts, my motor mounts would bolt right up.
No, your car is bent. No, you
But
stupid
you're
fucker.
listen. You're a fabricator, dude. You should have been able to make some mounts for that. You should have been able to make that shit work.
So. If anybody's got a pair of them, hit me up. 72 big block, actually probably a 71 would be the ticket.
I just told you, you
460,
fucking pedo
429.
fuck.
See you next one,
From
guys.
65 to 81.
Damn it, Dad, you're gonna get this old man have a fucking strap
I mean-
out his yard.
Somebody surely got a pair of big block mounts for a Mustang out of a 79.
Rebuild this whole girl. It's gonna be a long process, but I got time.
Fuck.
See you the next one, guys.
That's one thing you ain't. That's the funniest fucking thing you said on this fucking video. he can't walk to the end of the driveway without fucking.
How?
He's got time.
I really want to see, like no joke. I really want to see Barry work on this car, please, because I want to see how you fix the car being literally fucking bent.
As he lit his 150 millionth cigarette. I got time.
I'm not talking taking in GTA world and taking it to your local body shop. I want to see you and Ryan out there fucking physically making that car not bent.
Nothing's gonna happen in this car.
Right.
You listen to the list that he rambled off, and he didn't even mention the shit that he can't drive the car to a distance with the rear end. Listen to the shit he rambled off.
I mean,
He has a blue. I'll tell you what Barry's probably gonna do this year. Me and I was talking about earlier. I'll bet you Barry maybe gets that motor out of the garage if it ain't stuck and sticks it in that blue Mustang. Then it'll start up one time, lock up, and he'll be like, "Oh, timing chain." He's the only guy on YouTube that has fucking 95 cars and fucking 60 of them have broken timing chains locking up the motor. I mean, come the fuck on.
Dad, if I would have bought that car and the bumper didn't line up like that, first of all, you would have to know it's bent. Looking at that fucking
Man,
what did I say before Barry would change the fucking frame rail or bumper? I looked at that apron and what I say, that car is what? Bent.
Listen.
A fucking, and I'm blind.
Listen, if this was, let's say this was 1992, 90, 89, whatever the fuck, 80s. Whoever bought that car, there is no way that they would have, it would either A, it would have got put on a frame rack and straightened out, or it would have got parted out, or it'd be sitting in somebody's barn right now in 100 million pieces where they was going to do that.
So like Barry.
Yeah, basically the same thing as Barry, except they're probably in better shape. the rust and shit. Nobody would have bought that car and thought, hey, I'm going to throw a big block in this and it's going to go down the road straight. I'm going to hot rod the hell out of it. Because the only reason you put a big block in a car like that is to drive it. I mean, to get it.
I
You know what I mean?
got a free bumper, so. Thanks, little Bill.
Bragging about a free bumper. Fuck.
I brag about it too. Hell yeah. I get everything for free. My great boy buys me all kinds of shit.
I tried buying you dirt bikes for the past fucking 3
Wow.
months.
I mean, buy heart
What time
attacks,
is it?
strokes, chop my fingers off.
Come
and
on,
gives
you-
me the gifts to keep giving.
So now we're back with the wonderful, wonderful stolen valor reject fucking.
Well, every time his video comes on, I see that picture behind him. I want to say, what's my blood pressure, doc? Or I want to start talking about my feelings.
Hey, Dad, you called it.
Yeah, man,
I mean,
doctor's office.
by the way, you called it. I mean, the shit this man's just gonna spout.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's just gonna be the same shit over and
Wow.
over and over.
What time is it?
Hey.
Fat sister fuckers.
hey, Uncle
fucking-
Brian, man,
come on.
seriously, you know what I think you're mad about? You're really mad about and buttered about is that even in your comments, nobody's going hard at us, but in our comments, all of our subscribers go hard at you.
Right. I mean, listen. Anybody that says that Stone Valor ain't a big deal is a douchebag. Is a piece of shit. Because it is a big deal.
That's it.
Being an habitual
Come on,
liar
you
makes
know
you a
what
piece
time
of
it
shit.
is.
Period.
Time once again
Put some fucking money in the kitty, guys. Come on.
for the world
You're gonna have to think
famous.
of something to call whatever we
Yeah.
Guys, we gotta go up to New Bedford and steal Uncle Felix so we can put some money in the kitty.
Monumental, historic,
We'll hold that
Academy
motherfucker
Award
hostage.
winning.
Historic? What's historic? Is that fucking slang for something?
But I'm not bragging. The Uncle Brian Happy Friday Weekend Review. Yeehaw! Roundup video.
Woohoo!
How was your Thursday yesterday? Did you miss me?
Actually, you know what I spent my Thursday night doing?
Talking about you, man. I mean, just
Yep.
obsessing. I mean,
No, I got to play some video games, hang out with my grandparents, take my grandpa for a ride. You know, actually talk to him about his military service, which I have a video of that coming up soon. You know.
quit lying, man. All we do is sit around, eat fucking.
And Brian,
eat-
how did you know I got fired from a pig farmer?
All we do is sit around, eat food, fuck our cousins, and the pigs. Don't forget the pigs.
I had a lot to do.
I mean,
Yeah, no.
Again,
And
somebody with a lot to do would not be bragging about what all they had to do unless they wanted to sound big and important. Tell you what, guys, tomorrow there's not gonna be a fucking happy Sunday or Saturday video because I got a lot to do. I gotta go fucking do this, that, and the other. I gotta drive my disabled grandpa around. I gotta do all this fucking stuff. So don't expect a fucking video. Then Sunday, I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna tell you all about what the fuck I had to do and how much of it was a pain in the ass and how everything.
quit lying. You're gonna get up in the morning. You're gonna go outside. You're gonna fuck your pig.
A lot to do.
Then the sheep's gonna get jealous, so you're gonna have to make time for it sometime in the afternoon.
I thought we got rid of my ex.
Then your cousin will be over here later with your child. I mean,
Wink, wink, motherfucker.
then after you're done fucking your pig, you know you gotta rip the rubber band on his balls. You gotta castrate it. I mean,
You know, guys, I know what. When Brian looks at us, you know what he sees? I know what he sees now. He sees the two guys from Deliverance. He's worried we're going to tell him to squeal like a pig for us.
are you Burt Reynolds, buddy boy?
How's your week going? How's your weather?
Pretty fucking good.
Well, if it's Friday, ain't the week over?
It's been great here. Spring is getting closer.
What's spins? Spins. Is that like you're fucking gonna go catch a wabbit?
A few days in
Or you're user?
You still don't have that veterans hat back on. Why not, Brian? If you're a veteran, put that bitch on. Quit being a punk.
Only got a little bit of drizzle, rain one day. A little cloudy. Outside of that, everything's going good.
Rowdy?
You know. Now we're coming up on that daylight savings time again on March 9th, and I'll remember that because it's my oldest daughter's birthday. I'm going to be 34 years old already. My youngest turned 32 last January.
Oh damn.
You know, I've had people.
You mean
he talks
just
about his
2 months
family
ago?
all the time. What's the matter? Does it bother you that I have good children that are doing well in life?
Fuck yeah, it does. It
They're
pisses me off.
responsible.
It fucking rubs.
Yeah.
It wubs me the wrong way.
Amen. I mean,
Yeah,
it
good
fires
jobs.
me up.
We both have college degrees, their mom and I.
Oz would have had a call.
If they went to college, if they're real, and they actually did go to college, I would believe maybe their mom put it through, but I doubt you had much to do with it because I got a feeling you've done some time. I just can't see.
Oz would have a college degrees if I was smart enough. I had like a 1 or 2s on the
Look,
IQs.
man, I mean, you know here where we live in Hillbilly Land, you guys drop out of school to marry your cousin,
Get through college.
and when you're 12,
We both have good husbands. I have great son-in-laws. The sons I never had. They made good choices in life.
and you hang out all the time,
gave me
don't
2
you?
little
Fuck, you're always
grandsons.
doing shit together. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
I'm getting a little butthurt here. Can we skip this video, Dad?
Oh man,
Like it's starting to wub me the wrong way.
it'll give us something to obsess on the rest of the night. I'll let
listen,
think
my
on it. I'm
Benjamin.
so fired up.
I'm very proud of them and I love them very much. Does it bother you?
Does it
We're gonna
bother
cover
me?
that.
What's bother me? Is that bothering you?
And you expect anybody
When
when
I
you
say
went through the
this,
military in
why?
the period you did with that
Why would
sneaker?
it bother you?
What's this motherfucker can't say W's right. We're talking about my fucking
Their kids don't turn out so good. You know, they've had their 14 or 15-year-old daughters getting fucking knocked up by baby daddies by the time
Fuck yeah, man. My daughter's got 16 kids by 12 different baby daddies.
they're 21. They got 2, 3 kids
Crazy.
from 2, 3, 4 more baby daddies.
I'm about to touch on a sore
Don't pay
subject for you,
child
Ryan.
support.
Hold on, did you guys see that?
Sons
Paparazzis
that
are
are
popping
involved in
pictures right now. Did you
alcohol,
see the
drugs,
flashes?
Criminal activity. By the time they're 18, they got criminal records. They're dropping out of high school.
Man,
when
both
they're
my kids
16.
had a criminal
They're
record by
out
the time they
knocking
were
up a bunch of fucking girls.
Hang on, I
They
want to
don't
talk
pay
about
child
that.
support.
Seriously, enough of the
Alcohol and
joke.
drugs and criminal activity. By the time they're 18,
Man,
they got
both my
criminal
kids got
records. They're
cooked up
dropping out
before
of
they
high
were
school.
16.
When they're 16, they're out knocking up a bunch of fucking girls.
Listen. I don't know about y'all, but the name of the game when you're in your 20s is, no offense, it's not to get married and have kids. It's to, get laid, pretty much, Enjoy your young. So Brian's saying you shouldn't do that. I guess you should be Mormons and just fucking get out of high school and just marry a girl and just...
I just won 10.
I mean,
Sister wife.
haven't you ever heard you want to test it before you buy it? I mean, it's like a new car.
That they don't pay child support for. What is your
Brian.
problem? When you
Fuck no, man. Listen. Austin's fucking baby's mamas, all 16 of them, dude, they have the kid and they pay him support.
They pay me alimony.
No, they pay you child support, dude, because you're just a big kid.
So
I mean,
I do want to say something, Ryan. On a serious note, can I say something to you real quick? What the fuck does any of this have to do with anything? The price of tea in
the
China.
question is the elephant in the room, the elephant in the womb, is
The devil
what
dog
does
in the room.
anything you're talking about have to do with you and being an habitual liar, using a veteran to get free coffees and discounts and this, that, and the other? What does any of that
Well,
have to
seriously,
do with any of it?
I did think of something.
Hey, don't hide that shit, Brian.
So John Wilmer had said something, and I agree with what he says about this fucking dude. It's pretty sad that a 60-something-year-old man has dedicated like 5 years to doing this shit.
Right.
Somebody of my generation, that even his generation, if they had such a good life, they wouldn't spend all the time on here roasting Uncle Tony, John Wilburn, making fun of the No-Name Nationals, all that shit.
Listen.
They would have. My generation, another story. We were raised around computers and shit.
Dude, listen to what he said, man. I mean, that you're right. I obsess on you, Brian, because of this right here, and this is what I obsess on. You are supposed to be old school, and you said that you was Uncle Tony's biggest cheerleader until he ignored you. Once he ignored you, you got your feelings hurt and set out to ruin him, to discredit him. You're supposed to be old school, but yet another man, mind you, man, not your girlfriend, not a woman, another man that you've never met in your life didn't give you the attention you wanted. So you went from liking him to trying to destroy him overnight.
Exactly.
I mean, I'll be a sister fucker, dude, but I promise you, there's not another man in the world going to do that to me. Ever. It'll ever happen.
I mean, say what you want about me, though. But, I mean, you didn't even judge him on his
And
character, nothing like that.
Listen, you didn't just say it in the video. You typed that shit out, man.
Talking about you need therapy.
Talking about you need
Family
therapy.
that they're very proud of. A family that's been responsible growing up. A family they can be proud of.
I'll
Why
bet
is
your
it
kids ain't no
bothering
more proud of you than
someone
man
talks
if you
about
got kids.
how they care?
Because I don't buy it, you're a fucking bragger.
Right.
That's the truth. Somebody had such a good life when they get on here and be like, I did this and I have such a good life and all this other shit. You would just do it. Dude, shut up.
They would mention it. Listen, if they done it, and it was successful or not, they might mention it, but they would mention it. That would be it. It'd be done.
So what's been going on here, man?
What's a wham? What's a wham? Is that like wham, man? Thank you, man.
My buddy Mr. Boston doing what's up, man? How you doing?
Well,
Find a job.
he's doing better than you because, look at his life and look at yours. But that's besides the point.
Yet? Yeah.
You like to say you don't argue with people, but yet you argue with Fasting, and then when Fasting showed you up, you blocked him.
Right, you're a bitch. You're more of a bitch than you're worse than Rich and him, dude.
You can't find a
You
job
claim to
either.
be better, but you block comments. And
Pig
read them.
farm around there, you could get a job castrating hawk.
Dude, Brian, I got fired, dude. I don't know why you gotta bring up my past, man. And it wasn't castrating, dude. I had to check their fucking hemorrhoids. I was their rectal examiner, and I did it with my mouth.
Don't lie, dude. This dude is so stupid, man. He's so inbred and hillbillish, dude. He puts a rubber band on the hog's nose. Fucking poor farmer had fucking tendons to your fucking pigs.
But seriously, can I ask you something? That's the best you got, you old fucker? That's the best you fucking got? Dude, don't come on a lie with us. Dude, seriously. I'll fucking destroy you, bro. If I can destroy Rich, dude, and Rich can come up with some better shit than this.
You probably would never hear this man get angry on here. He might be mad, but he hides that shit, and he's probably throughout his life learned to hide his anger. Because when this man's angry, he wants to talk like people talking fast, and I understand. Can you imagine him in like wound up, angry, yelling and screaming? You couldn't understand a word he's saying. It would be like, huh? What?
Why the fuck you laughing?
You know that Charlie Brown when the adults are talking, it's wah, 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 wah. That's what it would sound like, dude. That's why he does these videos like
seriously, that's the you old fucking stolen valor fucker. That's the best you got. My looks, my teeth, my hygiene, my job history. What's it any of your fucking business if I treat YouTube as a job? If I want to go out and suck dick on the corner, why do you care?
As long as he owns it, he's sucking dick on the corner and don't try to hide it.
Are you mad? Are you mad because me and Jeff will come to your door and work for you and hand you our money like your old lady does?
It's nothing you say is going to take away from the fact of what you are. I mean, I'll be whatever you say I am. He'll be whatever you say he is. Now let's talk about what you are. We agree we are whatever you say we are. Now let's talk about you. You know what I'm saying?
You fake fucking devil dog fucking loser.
I mean, for real.
Man, you ain't even a loser. You know what? You're a poser. You're 100% fucking poser. You're a poser as a Marine. You've been showed up on that one. You're a poser because you like to say you were in this car community when you were never a part of this bitch.
Fuck no. You might have been a spectator.
You either have gasoline running in your veins or you don't have it. And that's cool. If you don't have it, just don't have it.
There's a different level. I mean, there's a lot of people out here that like cars, but they don't actually do. There's a difference between liking cars, having the money and buying a nice car, and having somebody else maintain it. Then there's people like us.
I know what you're pissed about, dude. I know exactly what. Is it because me and Jeff are successful and we don't have to work our 9 to 5s? Like Jeff, he can work through the summer months and support himself through the winter, and me, I do just fine with what I do, which is usually a whole lot of nothing. Is that what really pisses you off?
And before anybody goes, you can't make a living. Fuck, you can't, dude. I work union, and I only work fucking maybe 5 months out of the year, if I'm lucky, 5 months. And we live the rest of the year, and we live good.
As a matter of fact, Mr. Uncle fucking...
Normally it was 3 months out.
Mr. Uncle Phony. I just had my buddy text me today and say if I wanted a job, he'd give me a job at Laborers. Do you have that?
Or operators.
Yeah, or operators. Do you have that? I got a neighbor behind me, Bubba. Not to brag. He's a prison guard. He offered to get me a job at fucking where they do your what's it called? IYC.
Or, RDC, sorry.
I could have a 9 to 5 if I
In
want.
Indiana, that's where you go to get your number at.
But I think what burns your ass is I'm 26 and I don't have to have a 9 to 5 to do what I do. To fuck with cars, to be somewhat decent on here.
You want that, Rob?
I mean, I think that's what really burns your ass is that you have fucked off your whole life. And it's pretty sad that somebody that's supposed to be all old school gets on here and fucking makes fun of Tony.
What's your real last name? Because you're kind of like a ghost at this point from everything I'm gathering. So what's your real name? Why don't you come out and talk about your real name? Because you're like a ghost, dude. I mean, you never had a bill or utility in your name or anything? I mean, come on, man. I mean, seriously. I mean, think about it, people. I mean, run his name.
Because I'm willing to bet that you got a pass in Arizona because you say you spent a lot of time down there.
I mean, yeah.
What part of by the way, Brian, what part were you in? Because
your last name ain't really Cabral or something's not right.
Because I want you to tell me your last name and tell me what area you were in Arizona in.
And before you go saying, I told you I was private military, I was CIA and all this shit, you're an idiot. Don't go there because you're just going to sound stupider than you already do. Why are you a ghost?
Anyways, tell me your last name, where you were in Arizona for all the years. Because later this month, we'll be going back down to Arizona to visit my sister.
Right.
So I can drive to whatever county you were in or whatever fucking city you were in, and I can look up public records. Bubba, were you in Phoenix? Were you in Prescott? Were you in fucking near Tombstone? I mean, you got all but hurt because fucking back a year ago, Don Wilburn and New Guys Garage on there roasted your ass because you're a fucking liar and a phony.
I haven't really tried to dig into him too much, but
listen,
what I understand, you can't find nothing on him. Like
it takes cojones to get on here and criticize another man's mechanical ability when you yourself aren't a mechanic or have the mechanical fucking knowledge to fix a bicycle. Let's be real. For you to go here and criticize Tony for what he says and how you think it should be done is fucking ignorant. Nut up or shut up. Show your work.
And I want to reiterate this again. Where's that veteran's hat, Brian? Because listen, a proud veteran would be still wearing that hat if that was the case. Where's that hat, buddy?
You've been doing a little different lately now. I guess you think fans don't own a TV. The only way they can watch TV is to watch you go live for hours and hours so they can see your TV on the fucking wall.
Okay, you ignorant fucker. Do you not understand plain English? It's called a fucking review channel, you stupid old fucker. You put a video on and you review it and give your fucking 2 cents, you stupid old bastard.
Listen, and save yourself some time. You're so goddamn smart. I shouldn't have to tell you to do this. Just go to YouTube and type in review channels and look at them all. Look at all of them, dude. I mean,
and watch you while you're watching TV.
Me personally, I do want to thank you. Seriously, thank you for thinking that I am so good at this that I can set a trend like this.
Right. I mean,
I bet that's real fucking exciting, huh? Hey, at least they get to see me. That'll be the highlight of their fucking day, right?
Brian, dude, you read our comments in our comment section and shit about you, dude. They fucking
be the highlight of their fucking day. You know,
dude, they
highlight of my fucking
dude,
day.
their comments straight up nuke you, bro.
You're such a thin-skinned loser. You let another man make you act like a woman.
You know, I used to laugh at John with the shit he does for attention. Like he thought people wanted to see him, you know, waddling around his yard with a weed puller, stabbing cans that were whole.
Who the fuck are you to criticize Rich? On a serious note. Who are you? Again, nut up or shut up. Where's your mechanical abilities? Lace them fucking tennis shoes up and show us. You ain't got nothing. It's easy to sit back and be a fucking backseat passenger pointing out everybody's flaws, but when you yourself ain't doing nothing, that's how we know you're a bitch.
Overflowing from trash
There's a
cans
saying.
trying to get the
I can't. I want to say this for you, fuckface. Those that can't do, try to teach. Well, saying is teach, but try to teach. And you try to talk all this mechanical knowledge. Reading off Google doesn't mean that you know everything, you fucking loser.
Fall back on the ground again. I wanted to watch him laying on a fucking couch while he was watching TV. Then he'd fall asleep once in a while and burp and fart. Like he thinks he's so interesting that people need to see that. I guess you think you're so fucking interesting. You think people need to see you.
Do they watch?
They don't even see you,
Mitch,
right?
do
All
they
they
watch?
see is your TV on the wall.
Yes or no? I
And
mean,
then you said, yeah, Brian, even I
I
popped
want you to
in.
think about this, Brian. Seriously. Think about this. Really think about this. The man that needs to fucking get on here and spout all this bullshit. You're just like Barry, dude. You spout all this bullshit off, dude. When you just look fucking stupid.
you sound so hypocritical right now. I mean, you understand, minus your phone on the TV, you're doing the exact same thing, you moron. You're so fucking. But this motherfucker's got the IQ of Hawking, Stephen Hawking. I think that's his name. The guy in the wheelchair, the really smart guy. I mean, you got your IQ. You're like the 1%er IQ club. I mean, fuck. I mean, you think you understand the things
One
you've
day
been
this
doing
week,
for 5 years? The exact same
I
thing.
was watching
Minus
some car
the TV.
show. I don't know if it was Meekum or Barrett Jackson. And he's watching,
Who's your mama?
what anybody can watch on their TV at home. Somebody can't even watch TV alone. I watch a lot of shit here with Billy, or sometimes I'm by myself and she's working. I'm here alone on days. I
Oh,
don't
there you
need to
go.
go live on here or make a video and
Again, how you pay
turn
your
my
bill?
laptop, my camera, my phone around and point it at my TV and sit here and not, sit here and
No, because
so
you
people
need to
can
be
watch
looked at.
TV with me.
Girls like you need attention.
Hey, I heard Java's back. Guess who's back? Back again. Java's back. Tell a
No, I'm
friend.
really am pissed.
Java's back.
For real, I'm
Java's
not even
back.
trying to see you.
Java's back. Yeah, Java's
Java
back.
gets
He's
another
showing off
fucking
more
song
stuff
and we
he's
ain't got one
recording
yet.
in his motel room.
That's some fucking
So
bullshit.
Brian, he's got shit all over the fucking place. I could go look, but I kind of like it better when people tell me things. Said it was a little short one, only a few minutes.
It makes you feel like a
Still
big
don't have any
shot.
furniture in
It
there.
is.
Any minutes for your buddy Joe Matt, don't go by there and hang out with you. He's got no fucking place to sit down. Doesn't want to have to fucking stand up. Don't even have a kitchen table with a chair to sit and eat on. Well, you have one chair there, right? Isn't it? In the beginning, you showed one chair. It was kind
No,
of
you
an old
didn't go
chair.
look.
I guess that
No.
was what's in the motel room.
No, you
That's
didn't
what they
go
call
look.
a furnished room. The chair.
I mean, you are so stupid.
The
You just
mattress
got
on
caught
the
in a
floor.
lie in 3 seconds.
See
You
that,
told
right?
a
He's
lie
got
and
more
got
shit
caught.
in there now. He's still got that American flag on the floor with more shit on the fucking American flag. And now he's got more Hot Wheels things set up, and he's been bringing in pots and pans and crock pots and coffee maker machines in a
Listen,
rack.
A
Sitting there,
veteran,
still
if a veteran
brand
was
new in
going to
the
talk
box.
about that, they would have got upset.
Why?
Most of them.
Why have it if you're not going to fucking use it? You know, it's like saying, oh, look, I got 4 brand new vacuum cleaners in a box over there against the wall. What's the point? What's the point of having things that you know you're not going to use? You're throwing money away. It's pointless.
What's up with you
The
trying
thing,
to...
it's not your money because you don't. Listen, even jobs are getting disability. You're not paying taxes, motherfucker. Don't act like you're paying for anything.
But that's my point. Who is he to get on here and tell somebody they need a job? To tell somebody that what to spend their money on?
He's not
Like-
right. He is a very ignorant person. He can't wrap his head around that normal people see him. He just said it. I sit here while Billy works. I sit here alone because I'm here all the time. He don't realize he's saying, I don't work either. I don't do anything either.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
He's not one of these guys that are running on an indoor flea market. They're buying and selling and buying and selling. Things are being rotated. They're making a few bucks here and there. It's like a business. No, you're just a fucking hoarder. You're just a fucking hoarder. That's
Hey,
all.
can I brag on myself real quick? You think it's okay, or think Brian will take a shot at it? Let's take a shot at it. So, hey Brian, I just made $200 fucking dollars. Actually, $180 because I paid 20 for the part. But what? A couple months back, we bought a set of headers for $20. I just sold them bitches for $200 today. But you know, I need a job.
You are. Unfucking-believable. No, it is believable. It is believable what these guys were about. It really is believable.
Hey, get you coming back watching, Bubba. That's all I
Anyway.
care about.
You hear that? All he cares about is you watching. He cares about views. That's it.
I had a very long day yesterday from 5 a.m. until about
Here we go.
11:30 last night when I got home. So when I got some things to do today, and now we'll look.
Is that when they're finally done using you for, butt play?
Well, you sit down with
before
that.
to the weekend. So hope your week is going well. Hope you've been having fun. Hope you've been staying safe. And
Let's
probably
aim.
on the wrong bus.
Joke,
Let's
really.
aim.
Still mad at me. You're still mad at me. Yeah, what's the matter? You
Serious.
guys aren't accomplishing what you're hoping to accomplish.
Serious. No, hold on, stop. Hold on. I want to talk to this for a minute. Listen, dude. We're accomplishing exactly what we want to accomplish. I want to make that plain as day and talk slow. You're doing exactly what we want you to do. Please continue.
Show your
Proceed, my friend. Make more videos. Sing us a song. You're doing exactly what you're playing right into it just like everybody else does.
We pull your strings and you jump.
Right.
You are what they call an antagonist.
Amen.
Your purpose, and I think what pisses you off the most about me is that
Fuck yeah.
I don't get pissed off at you. What you been trying?
Brian, you need a hug, Bubba. Does the Wascally Wabbit need a hug?
Maybe you'll get it in a year
Trying
from
to
now.
do
We're
is
still
draw
doing
me
the
into
same thing to
arguments.
you,
Oh yeah, I'm
and
getting
you still ain't got
trolled
mad.
again. Oh yeah, it's
I
funny.
mean,
You know, you guys don't
You're
understand.
mad,
I guess you don't pay attention when I talk. I don't argue with people. I do not.
It's kind of hard, you know. It's like fucking listening to a meth head with ADHD.
we don't want you to argue. We want you to
Waste
do
time
exactly
arguing.
what you're fucking
I'll
doing.
never argue with people back and forth on a video. I just say what I have to say.
Now, what about the Danica Patrick shit and fast thing shit? You can't say you don't argue when you try to argue with him and he showed you the fuck up. He shut your fucking mouth and then you blocked him. Now, come on, buddy. Don't say you don't argue when you try to argue a point. Don't be a fucking liar when it's right there in black and white.
You're the biggest bitch with nuts on YouTube at this point.
Say what I have to say. And if you paid attention, have you seen me once get pissed off at them? I just say what I have to say.
No, we've seen you do this though.
And this is what we want you to do.
No, we've seen you do this though, Brian.
Please don't get mad and start yelling, because we won't be able to understand what you're saying and we won't be able to make fun of it.
We've seen you do this, Brian. You ready for this, Bubba? We've seen you do this. I'm gonna seek the therapy I need. I got mad because Uncle Tony didn't shout me out, and I went to a vengeful rant. I was one of Uncle Tony's most loyal and faithful followers, and he did not shout me out. I will seek therapy for my actions, and I am very sorry to Kathy and Tony.
And you know what you're saying when you say that? You're saying that everything I said about him is a lie. He's really not the person I'm saying he is. I was mad and I tried to hurt him. You showed your character. It's beautiful. It is fucking beautiful. Please don't get mad.
Say
And
that
please
laugh at
keep
you
talking about it.
motherfuckers, and I think that's what bothers
I want a
you the
song.
most.
Laugh at me? Aw, you bastard! You laughed at me. Good thing that your opinion of me does not fucking matter.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, please laugh, because then we're doing what we're supposed to be doing. Laugh, make fun, poke back. Just not gonna be all nasty and angry and violent. We'll
You said
roast
you're not able to
you,
do what
roast
you're trying
us,
to do.
we'll
You're trying to
roast
get me all
you.
riled up and pissed off and angry,
Because at
so
the
I
end of
want
the
to
day, it doesn't
argue
matter.
with you, and you want to see
All
me
the
go
shit
off
talking.
my
This is
nut
just
the way
shit
you
talking.
guys.
What's all you? Again, no, but we've seen you go, I am so sorry. I will seek therapy for my actions. I would not do it again. And then, like, not even a month later, you're on this channel now doing the same shit.
Listen, we're just two assholes talking shit, but we're bringing attention to your actions.
And listen,
that's the main thing.
on a for real note, you can't just say that. But on a for real note, unlike you, me and Dad are technically, we do the mechanic shit, so we're qualified to comment on somebody else's mechanical ability. You're not. You have never worked on a fucking car to save your dick.
And listen, from my end of this whole thing, what I'm talking about, I don't give a fuck what you comment on or who you say about anybody else. I care about your character, man. And if you're a piece of shit and you've never touched a car in your life, but you're going to say you're doing this wrong because you think somehow you read it and you know what's going on, then that makes you an asshole. That makes you deserve to be
Go up
fucking
yonder.
fucked.
But Brian, you know something, dude? That deviates you and Rich and everybody. Y'all block me when you don't like the comments. You could freely come comment on my shit.
Yeah, so you come comment on his page and say the worst shit you want to say.
I mean, unlike you, that shows you have thin skin, because when people do that, they have thin fucking skin. Otherwise, you just leave the comment up and just let them see it.
If nothing was bothering you, because you can't claim this is you. This is the type of dude Uncle Brian claims to be. I don't let nothing bother me. it just rolls right off me. Brian, if this wasn't bothering you at all, if this shit wasn't eating at you, with the type of person you try to come across as, with your personality you try to fool everybody thinking you have, you wouldn't even mention it. You would have mentioned it a couple times and moved on, you wouldn't even mention it anymore. Because it'd be like, it don't matter what they say. You know what I mean? By you keep doing this, you're doing exactly what everybody wants you to do.
I think that bothers you the most. Yeah. And I'm still happy no matter what you say or do. It doesn't.
That fires me up, man. I'm mad as hell.
As a matter of fact, Brian, I'm going to think about you in the shower later.
Please don't do that fake smile again. That just infuriates me. I mean, god damn.
You know, I know I'm not accomplishing anything. I know there's no way in hell I could ever change anybody on here. From Sammy to the Crypt Keeper to Sandy to you guys. We all are what we are. You know?
You're right. But my character speaks for itself.
Right.
Yours speaks for yourself. Right. And I'm not judging you. Unlike you, I don't judge you on your looks or anything. I judge you on your character.
Skin. I mean,
you want to judge. You want to judge me and Jeff on the shit we do on YouTube and our looks and everything else and our job stats. When unlike you, we judge you on your character.
We didn't turn on any. I mean, you came at us disrespectful, dude. I mean, what do you mean? So let me get this straight. You're supposed to let somebody come at you all disrespectful and then just take it and be like, oh, that's cool, man. You can poke me out, push me around. I'm not wired like that. I can't do it. I'm sorry, I can't do it. So let's be clear. Nobody ever started fucking with you.
Yeah, Dad, you took Barry's mouth.
Bugged you. I knew you was a phony and a fake and a prop. I mean,
you took Barry's mouth.
I know. Barry's scarier than he is.
You seem to think that, you know, you're going to change job, you're going to change this, you're going to change me. Good luck with that.
Nobody thinks anybody's going to change anybody. At least I don't. I don't know what Jeff's household. Nobody that I can think of, I think they're all smart enough to know nobody's going to change.
You guys get pissed off.
It's about bringing attention and getting your face out there with the stolen valor thing more and more and more. Until somebody in the local area sees it, or the cops pick it up, or something happens.
The way you want them to react.
It's not about
someone like me.
It's not about Java. It's not about
does not react the way you want me to react, because you're not able to get me pissed off. You're not able to get me angry.
Yeah.
I remain happy, and I keep doing what I do. I think that's what bothers you the most, right? Come on, admit it. You can tell me. We're all such good buddies here.
I just told you.
Anyway, we hope your week is going good. Now on to the weekend. Hope you have a great weekend.
All right. So now we're going to go to Rich, and then I might go back to Barry. Well, it depends. So this minute video is 2 minutes long, Dad. This is from the day.
Yeah, so some people are saying that I really don't have a man cave.
I mean, they do exactly what you want them to do.
Now listen. Shit.
Yeah, so some people are saying that I really don't have a man cave.
Hey, hold on,
you know
folks.
what? You gotta wait for it to be built. It doesn't happen.
Look, Rich built a wall and you couldn't even build a full wall.
You have to organize things and put them in the right places.
Look at this place.
Before you can actually continue and finish something.
Holy fucking shit. Talk about 100 pounds of shit in a 5-pound bag.
To unload. That one's finally empty. And I have things that I have to put up.
I don't know why anybody would make a floor mat out of American
computer desk with movies over here.
Hey Bubba, Rich, I just bought a computer desk for my editing room. You can buy those, like the ones that they got LED lights underneath them. They're technically a gaming desk.
Did he call that computer desk?
Yes, and for like $69.
Ain't that a snap together shelf?
Yes, that he's removed.
That's what I thought.
And video games over here. Now I still have movies over here. And yes, the video games and the wires and everything are still on the carpet. Ooh, such a sin.
It's not. It's not that, you fucking loser. It's an American flag. Pick it up off the fucking.
It's not.
Have some pride.
It's a floor mat, dude. Floor mat, man. It's such a American flag. That's what I was just saying. I don't know why anybody would make an American flag to lay on the ground because it's disrespectful to be on the ground.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. It's supposed to be on the ground. It's a
Here's a PS5.
But it's disrespectful.
These are just some things that are going to go on a shelf, which will be in the game room, which will be over here. Because I'm going to have a foosball table and a pinball machine in that area.
I think Rich is asleep on the floor.
I got some things up on the wall. Like over here is going to be a big Coca-Cola mural.
Hey, everybody, Rich plays the violin.
Kitchen table from the house here. And there's going to be 4.
You can't fit much more in there.
Good and blurry, okay. Hello. Why is it doing that? For
I don't know why you do these
barstool
videos,
chairs.
man. I mean, I'm trying to talk to you like a
That's
person.
what's going to happen.
Like, if I was your friend,
Got my
my
freezer
advice
in
to you
here.
would be to
I brought that
stop
up this
doing
morning.
this. Because, dude,
Have the
this looks
table
bad.
and the chairs over here, and it gets foggy over there. I don't know why. And then we got my kitchen out there.
I mean, it looks
So
horrible. Dude. Where
everything
is
takes
hold on,
time.
Where is
Rome
his
didn't
bed?
burn in a day.
Look,
So that's going to take a little time for me to
you
get
ignorant
organized.
fucker. It's Rome wasn't built in a day. Again with the pot calling the kettle black shit.
Then we got my kitchen out there. So everything takes time. Rome didn't burn in a day. So that's going to take a little time for me to get over. Patience is a virtue.
Where the hell is his bed?
Some people need to learn to have some.
Sit on the floor.
In any event, this is
You
Rich.
I got a question for you, Rich. Do
Signing
you
off.
have to butter yourself up to
Till
sit
the
on the
next
toilet?
one. Like and subscribe, folks. Like and subscribe. Bye.
Does he what?
Let's go back to Barry. Let's see here.
Is this what upset you? Tom. I'm not
Now
gonna-
rinse and refresh. Fight odor in just one wash. Guaranteed.
Gosh, it smells so clean. Only rinse and refresh, it's a dream.
It's like you don't get it, you know. I mean, people like them, they just don't get it. Don't you get it? If you wasn't talking about us, what you would run out of things to talk about.
Yep.
You're back with us at Beamer and Son Garage.
There's Eleanor's.
In
'cause
case you
there's
guys
more
didn't
than one.
know, we're a
Plural.
father and son garage
Drive
shop.
his bumper.
And there's our garage. And no, we don't
Still
do
can't
it
fucking
commercially.
use it.
No, we just work on our own stuff. My son, Ryan.
Now, Bear, you tried.
Maybe your son.
Bear, you tried working on somebody's car. Remember, you still haven't finished the job. But you got paid for it though.
It's a bad way right now. All his cars are broke down.
All the cars are broke down.
He's like, I don't know what I'm going to do, Dad.
95 cars and they got one to drive. Is that a bitch?
You live with the king of the Silver Mountain.
King of
God
the
will
Silver
provide.
King of the fucking
Because
junk
of your
pile.
fathers already took provisions to make sure that we're always going to have a car to drive. That was my goal when I started collecting cars.
You fucking
So-
failed at that shit, dog.
Was it 36 years ago? And of course, my goal right now for
So,
myself
30,
is
so
to
up
get
until
my
you
Hawk
was like,
out on the
30
road
years
so
old,
we
you
can start
didn't
driving
like
it.
cars?
I got people that say, "Oh, that's not going to happen."
I don't
It
understand.
still
how
hasn't happened.
I don't understand how it's possible because
Yes,
according
it's
to
going to
Barry,
happen.
he's
The
been
guys
hoarding
that's
cars
following
since he
along
was
here
20.
knows. They've already seen me drive this thing up the
Listen to this
driveway.
shit,
And I
though.
drove.
This is 2 years ago, folks.
Let's
Listen
say,
to what
"Oh,
Barry's
that's not
goal
gonna
was.
happen." Yes, it's going.
Listen to what Barry's goal
We're
was.
just going to have a car to
Talking.
drive. That was my goal when I started collecting cars. Some, what was it, 36 years ago? And of course, my goal right now for myself is to get my Mach 1 out on the road so we can start driving it. I got people that say, "Oh, that's not going to happen." Yes, it's going to happen.
Bullshit. It still hasn't happened.
Yes,
Down
it's
the
going
road.
to happen. The
At
guy
this
that's following
time,
along here knows.
My boy didn't have a
They've
problem with it. I
already
never
seen
did
me
care
drive
for
this thing up the
motherfuckers.
driveway.
You
I
give that
drove it
pedal
up on
while
the
I do it.
rollback. It's running, it's
But-
driving, it's stopping.
You had
We just
haters
got a little
then?
bit more work to do to it.
So
And we're going to drive this
obviously,
car.
I mean, come on, man.
So he's all depressed that his Cadillac's got a bad control arm bushing. His van keeps throwing the belt, the serpentine belt, and his Roadmaster has got a massive oil leak. So we're going to work on that probably tomorrow, trying to figure out this oil leak. And if not,
Yeah,
we
taking
got
this
friends
baby killer shop,
in
didn't
place already to help us. You know, we got all kinds of friends in the automotive industry. We've got the great shop in Bethel, Ohio, Wilson's Auto and Truck. which is
Baby
also
killer,
in
by the way,
Bethel
folks.
Tire.
This is gotta
My
be
friend
pretty
Scott
old.
runs that. We'll go see him. We got
Scott Wilson, Bethel, Ohio.
Trucker
Google it.
Auto Parts. I have all kinds of friends. If I can't fix it, we know where to take it. We got friends.
If
So
you're paying them, they ain't your friends.
he's all upset he can't, drive any of his cars. I said, "My son, you got cars to drive
Why
still."
wouldn't you just drive one of yours?
He's like,
Because if
"No,
it
I
was
don't."
at this
Yes,
house,
you
I would have
do.
just said, I wouldn't have said no. You'd have been
You
like,
can
I got
drive
one
Dad's
truck.
cars.
I would say, cool.
We switched his insurance over so he could drive anything I have. and he could drive. I could drive anything he has.
How does that
whatever
work?
Insurance is.
How do you do
So
that?
we're covered. So he's like,
I mean, most insurance
Okay,
is covering
yeah.
as long as the person's over a certain age.
he's just kind of a one-way kid, you know. It's his way or the highway, you know. And so I'm trying to make him
One-way kid, huh?
like a multiple driver where he'll drive anything. The Bonneville usually sits there. It's in the driveway because I took it down to the store this morning. So I've set myself up with cars to drive. I got the Bonneville, I got the Grand Prix, I got the truck in front of the Bonneville, the HD truck. I got the other Grand Prix that I got from my great friend Clyde, and I got the Toyota. So all I did was put him in a Toyota, and he's driving a gas economy car back and forth to his job. He's not happy, but you know he's making it to where he's got to go. And I explained to him, "Well, you have other cars?" "No, I don't, Dad." "Yeah, you do." He's got this van.
This is just his way to go here.
The Roadmaster in the driveway.
I thought you said it's
He
on a
has a
bill.
lot of cars.
I mean, why wouldn't you fix that? It's
He's
not
got
just
this
something.
Barracuda
Might
that
be
he
hard
could
to
drive.
change,
He's
but-
got this Cadillac that he's controlling bushing. 69 Cadillac up there he could drive.
How can he drive it if it needs a controller with it?
I got other cars. I got a
It's just more show and tell.
Duster. I got a Catalina.
I'll bet Barry
None of these
spent.
cars can drive.
I'll bet Barry spent the whole
Skylark
summer
there.
planning out the next school year's show and
got a
tells.
Cadillac.
Yep.
If need be, I could, you know, throw a couple tags on a couple other ones that I haven't driven before on the street. I could tag them and drive them. There's numerous vehicles.
Your Mach 9?
Barry,
And he's got
out
another
of
car.
cars, you don't have
He
10
can
cars you get.
We're gonna go over and show you. Now the bad thing with this car is it drinks gas. And it's got a special cam that somebody put in it, an oversized. So it draws all the vacuum and
Oversized
the
candy,
brakes
guys. How many of y'all folks have heard that one?
away from the power brake booster.
You are so full of
So
shit.
when
You
you're
are
driving
a
it-
liar.
You can't stop it. It needs a vacuum canister or booster or something put on so it can.
You mean a vacuum pump?
You can hear that motor. It
Stick
don't
it
have
up
a
neutral.
payment like that. You
When
can
you come
hear
to a
it.
stop, there it is. 71 455 Skylark.
Ooh.
It's tagged.
Is it a GS?
It's ready to go. That's his car. He's got this convertible. We're gonna dig it out. It just needs some gas, and it's ready to go. So there's two more right there.
That,
belong to
when
him.
this video was shot,
But he
it
can
looks
drive.
like convertible
You know, he's
season.
just not looking at the whole picture. Of course, this thing here will break the bank.
Keep in mind, he has to drive an
It'll
hour
just break
to
the
work.
bank. It'll
both
just suck you
ways.
dry. It uses so much fuel.
No
That
wonder
tape
the
come
poor
off.
kid. Oh my, look at that roof.
I hate
Whoa.
Christ.
No wonder
I
the
believe
poor
it's got a
kid's
little
stressing on it. You don't want to
leak
get
there and-
stranded.
leaking into the floor.
It shouldn't be leaking if your window's sealed.
Yep, there's the water. Yep,
Look at the
put a
floors,
little
you
over on
guys.
the floorboard.
Barry put those in.
Damn.
Oh, I hate that. Gonna have
Who
to
the hell took you out of
get a drill bit or something and drill a hole right through there and get that water out. Otherwise, it's gonna lay there and just rot the floor pan out. So he's got cars to drive. You know, he's just little. He's set in his ways. He's set like an old man, and he's not an old man, but he's set in his
Bullshit,
ways.
he's pushing bull. He's
Kinda like
fucking
Dad
40
is.
something. He's older than
I'm
fuck.
kind of stubborn, and he's just like me. He's real stubborn. Christine, that's my car. 70 Mustang Fastback. Yeah, we just put those Kragers on it, tires on it, change out the tires.
Yep,
in the
that's a
front
going
that
to
was on
town
it.
rig, you guys.
Those are some cop car wheels, came off the Mach 1.
Oh shit.
On a Mustang, Dodge, Mopar, Plymouth, Chrysler.
Dodge,
Car wheel
Mopar,
on a
Plymouth. Well, I
Mustang.
thought Mopar was everything,
That doesn't
Chrysler,
look
but
right, but
I mean, I don't know. I'm just some dumbass kid that
but he's
don't
got
know.
other cars to drive, and we're gonna be okay. I explained to him, you know, that you forgot one thing, son.
Your dad's the
Like
king of the
that.
hoarding junkyard.
Dad's the king of the Silver Mountain. And we went around counting yesterday. I think there's something like 80 cars here. We come up with 78, but we missed a couple. There's probably 80 or 81 cars and trucks here. So we're gonna be fine. You can't stop us. We're Beaver and Son Garage.
You know, I mean, them views
You
and them
can't
stuff,
stop
man, it
us.
really looks
No
like
one
it
can
can't
stop
stop
us.
you. You know, well, it's spring
Told
in
you
the
guys
grass.
it before. And there's this
Well, it's
vehicle
punching
that
around.
my buddy Jamie Phillips, Access Auto Parts. Check out his channel, guys. Keeps asking me to do a video on it. And we're going to do that soon. We're just in this.
Don't go bug that man.
He's a
He's a good guy
where
too.
we need to work on some cars, and then we're going to dig this one out. We're going to dig some of them others out. Then we'll get to this car here, Jamie. It's a 73 Dodge Challenger. It's an original 318
You're
car.
gonna dig that out. Never
I
happened.
shoehorned the 383 in it. That's what's in it
I
right
thought
now.
it was in
doesn't
it
have
when
the
you bought it.
318 in it.
You
Didn't
didn't
have
have
nothing
mine?
in when I bought it. Came out of Northern Kentucky. A cop over there owned it.
Yeah, another one you fucked
In
in.
Northern Kentucky. And he was a Covington police officer. And he owned this car. And I cobbled a big block in it. And it's just sitting in it. It's not bolted up. But that's a 69 383 two-barrel engine that turns over. It's not locked up.
Sure it does.
And it's coming out because the mounts and everything don't work. And we're going to use this engine probably in this 69. Or excuse
No,
me,
you
this
stupid
66
fuck. Because the
Dodge Charger.
do you not even understand how K-frames work on Chrysler products? They're different between
Let's show you that,
six-cylinder,
Jamie.
small block, and
We'll
big
show
block.
more
They're
on it
all
later.
different. You stupid
Check
fuck.
out our buddy there, Access Auto Parts, Jamie Phillips. He's
The only Mopar that I know of that shares the same motor mounts as a Slant 6 and a V8 is the 63 A body, the early ones. They share the exact same motor mounts as, or K-frame as a whatever the fuck it was, V8. Only one. Otherwise, your big block, your 6-cylinder, and your fucking small block are all different.
over 800 now. We're going to try to get him on to 9. Check out my friend, Access Auto Parts, my other friend, Scott Speed Shop. Can't wait to see him.
Don't forget, you gotta send that text in the morning.
Gotcha, yeah. Probably Mosh for 3 seconds, folks. Sorry about that.
Let's see here. We're gonna do one more, and I'm gonna hop off here.
Head to where your responsibilities can't find you with Sylvania LED off-road lights.
Oh, yeah. What are them lights on?
Centrum Silver is clinically proven to support memory in older adults. You did it with Centrum Silver.
All right, guys, welcome back. You're back with us at Beamer Sun Garage, and we appreciate you coming back. So, what are you doing today?
Well, I did more than you today.
Obsessing on you.
I mean, you tried doing a bumper, but the car was fucking bent beyond belief. But that's besides the point.
It's fun. That's my kid in my neighbor's backyard digging at something. Here's our...
No wonder your neighbors don't. You let your animals just run all over the place to dig up your neighbor's yard. Wow, that's some fucking character and neighborly love. Tell you what.
We're doing, we're moving Christine. We're gonna take Christine and we're gonna put her behind the Mach 1 over there in the driveway. So I'll have my 69 and 70 in line. Well, behind each other, you know, one behind the other. And it's got a little cold snack.
Oh, yep, your typical body armor.
So we hooked the sling up, and we got the chain with the 4x4. The 4x4 is sitting on the gas tank, so that's taking all the stress, majority of the weight away from the rear frame rails. But these frame rails are weak, and the front rails are weak too. So we're hoping we don't tear it up. So let's get it over there.
You have one fucking Mustang.
You gotta watch
that
the
don't
creek
have
because
weak
if you
frame
go over
rails.
here, you're gone. You go over there, and you're really gone. I'd be calling for help. Oh, we got AAA, so I can AAA it. So there's Christine with a new Fortuna. Super Sports I put on, those are cut with tires. We got to put some tires in the front, brake line, and work on the fuel system. And
Another
some
epic
welding
fucking
and some,
failure.
obviously, wheel well hit these. We need an outer wheel well. Never had it, so I bought this car. This car came from Kenny Bernstein's head mechanic on
Sure
Kenny
did.
Bernstein's Indy car.
Sure it did.
The famous Budweiser King. If anybody remembers Kenny Bernstein from, NHRA, Top Fuel,
Shit.
Pro Funny Cars. Well, it was Nitro Funny Cars, and Top Fuel Dragsters. And he was a super gas law. I set with for that. This car belonged to his head mechanic on his Indy car. So he owned a NASCAR, he owned a Top Fuel Dragster, he owned a stock car, and the Indy car was the head mechanics that worked for him owned this car.
Wouldn't the head mechanic have probably been for all of his teams?
Put you on the apparatus, I hate to do it.
I would
But I
hire
hold the phone
like 3 different head mechanics.
and
Every
maneuver
team
this
has
truck.
their own.
Oh.
So,
Even if
till
they're
which
all
time
owned
we
by
get
the
some kind of
same-
GoPro or something to stick up
whatever you call
on it. This is the way it's gonna be for a little while anyway, until we get to where we can afford to buy stuff like that. I'm trying to show you as
Those got buried in
as much as I possibly can.
Those got buried in the
Oh,
chat.
God. I got hit on the hole there.
Buried from the chat.
I thought I wasn't the hole.
This is another one of his fucking epic fucking failures. Like it's mock. Oh, get that car on the road. You couldn't even do a bumper without having to tweak frame rails. But the car ain't bent.
It would have been funny when the pull out across there and something was on the front and kicked the front tire sideways and we got in that fucking creek. How you doing tonight, Barry?
He's got the knee pads on. You're ready for the fucking be sucking dick. Oh, there's that badass custom. Come to my show, motherfucker. Quit, you're scaring me. Won't be there no more, ding ding.
No. Get it straight or something.
You trying to get something straight?
Front wheels locked or
Straight back.
You think the expert tow truck driver doesn't do it right the first time?
You know, I mean, I don't know if you have to lock them or not, but pretty sure you do though. I have to put a strap on it. Now we know how the Orme slow fender got smashed.
You notice every fucking car they gotta put a tarp over the window?
This is really just a knack that you gotta have back of these up, like back of the trailer up it. It's a really type of trailer. But I want this car in the driveway instead of the field greens so that I can work on it, play with it, and talk about it. I love this car. I got one more to bring over. Actually, what started all this
You need content? Yeah.
was our other Skylar. I wanted to bring it over, but it has to, Christine has to be moved first, so
Look at that, dude.
let's drop it down. Quick as we can.
Whenever heartburn strikes, get fast relief with Tums. It's time to love food back. Also try Tums Gummy Bites.
If you feel held back by the weight of financial decisions, we can give you the tools to help you break free. Credit Karma gives you personalized
Hey,
guidance
Ryan's
on
trying to do that.
credit, savings, taxes, and more. So
Well,
you
you
can
look like
find
you
your
have the
way to
energy
money.
for it, huh?
Intuit Credit Karma. Karma you can count on.
I want the weight off of it. Oh, she's on the bumper. Or on the tailpipe. And I got my banana on the tailpipe.
What the fuck?
Okay. There's that. One down and one more to go. This is a real famous car around here. This is Christine. No, it's not the Plymouth Fury. It's nothing to do with that car. My car is called Christine because the engine in this car, you can't kill it like the movie car. But my car is a Ford Mustang. And it's got a small block Ford. It's a small block Ford I'm talking about. That engine's been in 4 different bodies. So was it a fastback white car?
No, I'm talking about
actually, it was.
Let's do just some loser that fucking.
Then I wrecked it.
Man, you just killed his car.
I put it in a green coupe. Wrecked it again.
Okay, we got one more left for you guys.
Another car, it was like another Gravel Orange fastback. It got wiped out, and then it went into this car, which now this car is famously known around here as our Christine, and it's spelled different than the movie car. The last 4 letters are T-E-E-N, Christine. You know, like a teenager, but not meaning anything to do with it. Teenager, of course, but Christine.
I'm sure they got some sense.
And,
Alright.
You guys good? Christine has made it. And we had a key made for our great friend, Neil Locksmith. You guys remember that video or not? Rambo to the rescue again. Yeah, he
talk shit about it,
saved
what
us
the
on
fuck
that.
you doing? I mean,
if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even be messing with this car.
look at quarter
I'll
pound.
probably just move it out of the way over there and leave it in the field. But I got a key to it, so I could do something with it. I could start it, I could drive it. It runs, it drives, it just needs brake line. And I guess fuel system's gonna need some work.
2 years, still ain't done.
A clickety-clack pump on it. I got a clickety-clack fuel pump on it. Make sure I do. Yep, right there, clickety-clack fuel pump. Looks like another one over there
It's
too.
fucking. It's fucking just wow, dude.
Never mind. So
You ran your son $12,000 in debt.
Tell you everything about this car. Quarter panels are
Probably stressed out about it. Pick up one back with daddy. Fucking, he had to buy daddy's
2 of
foot.
them, $1,400, 7 and 7, 14. $1,400 in quarter panels on the back of this car. And the guy was gonna make it in some kind of dirt tracker or some kind of, you know, NASCAR type off-road.
NASCAR
Yeah.
type
And,
off-road, huh?
He lost motivation for it, money, time.
Probably the frame
I
was
bought
fucked
it.
on it, and he got another one that was in better shape.
And I wanted to turn it back into a street car. And so
What
I
about the
contracted-
reporter screams
Got him
NASCAR
in my house.
off-road?
And he helped me, along with Richard Crocker, get the thing from Mount Healthy back to Mount Carmel, East Case, where I used to live at. And we got it.
No, now, Barry,
Went for
that
my
said it's your
friend,
mother's
probably
house,
never
or
got
you
it.
paid somebody to put that roll
There,
cage
and
in.
then on
I
top
know
of
for a
that,
fact.
Richard Crocker
Jack.
was a junkyard. He said, Beamer. He looked at the car. It had no dash, no wiring. It was just a shell.
Wait.
He
Oh,
said,
that
"You
car,
bought a
it's
car you
like,
never
never mind, it
fixed."
depends on your
I said, "Man,
door.
I'm glad you told me that." Huh? I said, I'm glad you told me that. And exactly 1 month later, I come pulling in the junkyard.
Bullshit.
And I
Those
said, "Hey,
cords
Richard,"
flew
he's like,
off.
What? I said, there's that car you said I'd never fix. There's babies out there. What's up, baby?
Look at that poor fucking
And
cat.
he couldn't believe it. I said, I probably wouldn't have done it. And had you not, made that comment saying I just bought a car I'll never fix. But since you said that, I was tirelessly
I mean, you walked by it and the quarter's
motivated.
flat, but yet you
And I
drove.
had 3 other cars that I had completely stripped. So I had 3 wiring harnesses, 3 dashes, lower dash, upper dashes. I had everything. I had the engine, I had the transmission was in this car.
Yeah.
I didn't have a 4-speed. I just had a
Wow.
Pennsylvania's durable LED off-road lights.
that's
The world
nice.
can wait while you're
Oh,
discovering
the trash
more
can
of it.
lid? Only if we go get a fucking one of the paint roller things
Teeth
from Menards.
sensitivity is so common. It immediately feels like, somebody's poked directly on their nerve. I recommend Sensodyne. Sensodyne toothpaste goes inside the tooth and calms the nerve down. And my patients say, doc, it really works.
But this had a 4-speed top loader in it already.
Ooh.
And I believe it's a 351 two-barrel car. And it's not the 351 Boss, no. Originally, I thought it was a Cobra Jet Mustang because it's got a Cobra on the steering wheel.
So,
And since then, I've been told, Ford didn't make a Cobra Jet Mustang in 1970. And I'm not going to argue with people, okay? Maybe they did.
Bullshit.
I don't know. I'm not a
you
Ford,
like arguing with people.
company.
But I don't think a Cobra
those are
Jet would have
company.
been a fucking two-barrel.
I just know what I know. This is a 70 fastback, Cleveland two-barrel 4-speed car is what it was. Going to the van.
Let's Google this shit.
There's the van, if you can read it.
Wait. On that, the VIN's on the dash? So, wait. The dash wasn't in it, so the VIN would be attached to the dash on that. So
You
how?
read that no more.
Right.
And I didn't have a metal tag like the 69's got. 69's got a metal tag.
So you're admitting that car didn't have a fucking dash in it. So therefore it didn't have a VIN number in it. So you're admitting to putting a dash and a VIN in a car that didn't come with that dash and VIN?
Oh.
Because your own logic, it didn't have a metal dash frame in it. Therefore, on that car, the VIN wouldn't have been still attached in the car. So how are you going to go off that VIN there, Barry? So either you're lying about your story about the car having a dash in it, or you're lying about it being a Cobra Jet by the VIN or whatever. Because if it didn't have a metal dash frame, it didn't have a VIN number in it. Because that's all attached to as one piece. And if you're saying that you put a dash and a VIN in a car that didn't come with that car, that no numbers match that VIN, it's not like you swapped a cab and you put the original dash for the frame back in the truck. You're admitting to taking a dash out of another car, putting it in that car, which I'm pretty sure on those cars, Fast Thing can correct me, I'm sure he would know, is pop riveted to the dash frame, the metal frame.
Right.
So therefore, you're admitting to a big-ass felony there. That's a big-ass felony. Especially if you got a title and trying to pass that car off with that VIN in it. Which is what you're saying you were trying to do. Because you're saying you drove that to your buddy's junkyard. You drove a car that was basically chopped up and put a VIN number and then drove it on a city street, Barry? Therefore, you're saying, I would imagine it was plated for you to drive it. I mean, that's... I don't know, Barry. Like I said, in Fast Thing out there a minute ago, I just seen that he thinks it's made it to the dash too. Maybe it's not, but I'm pretty sure it's pop rooted to the dash on those. Which, if it didn't have a metal dash frame like you say, and you're saying you put dash frame in there, then that VIN doesn't go to that car. Therefore, your whole story about the Cobra Jet shit is debunked. And if it didn't have a dash, how'd it have a steering column in it? Because it might mount to the brake pedal and shit. I mean, that could be a serious issue.
See, this is what I keep talking about. There's that Cobra on the steering wheel. See that? There's something about that.
3 bolts brake changes that.
I don't know. There's something about that.
So let's reiterate. You put a dash in that car. The VIN does not go to that car, but you're trying to say, well, by the VIN right here, it says it's a whatever the fuck 2-barrel, which I don't think a Cobra Jet could have came with a 2-barrel. I don't know why you buy a performance car like that and have a 2-barrel.
Is pretty much the same car, but there's the headlights are different. The fenders got a marker light that the 69 didn't have, and it's one headlight. 69 had 2. The 70 don't have a quarter vent in it. It had a different marker light here in the quarter panel, This one doesn't have no marker lights in it because, well, obviously it's got some aftermarket wide quarter panels, so it didn't have it. So this video is turning out to be comparing the 69 and 70 Mustangs. This is a Mach 1. It says it right there. That fender I can't tell. But this is a real Mach 1. And how do I know that? I bought it from the original owner. I know what a Mach 1 is. There's the original deck lid. Tells you right there what it is. It's got the wood grain dash from the factory. It's got the pleated seats with a red stripe on both of them. It's got the door panels, which this one's missing. I have it. It's got the red inserts sewed into the carpet. So this is sewed into the carpet right there. It is. This is the Mach 1. Now, unlike the 70, this had a tag that's right there. And there it is, read and weep. And this tag here is just for your tire size and blah, blah, blah.
Sherlock.
There's your read and weep, boys and girls. It is a 63C, T5, 3A, 25G,
You don't know what any of
27,
this shit means.
and it looks like a 6 and then a 5. And there's the VIN number right there. That's the VIN. This is the real deal. Horse. Get out of there! Come on, Gio. I'll get ready to shut the door. Those tough cats get trapped. Careless owners doesn't pay attention. I'm not one of them. So the fenders and the grill is different. No quarter scoop. And of course this ornament here. 69 only. It's got a different kind of hood scoop. That's a shaker hood. This is a regular, just plain Jane Mustang with a Mach 1 hood. And then you can see the two headlights, different grill. And I believe the splash pan's the same, and the lower marker lights are the same. There's a lot of similarity. The roof, the greenhouse is the same. You can take this 70, excuse me, you can take the 69 quarter panels on it, change out the fenders, change out the grill, and change it.
All right, you guys. So we're gonna move on to the last one tonight because I don't feel like we'll finish this one out. This one's kind of boring. But we touched on the biggest point that I want to touch on in this video. Barry's admitting to doing a VIN swap, which that's a major federal felony. You can't do that. That's illegal.
I mean, if you wreck your car and you think I'm gonna go find another one that's not wrecked and take my tag and put in that body, that is 100% illegal, folks.
I mean, that could get Barry in some serious trouble.
It can be considered federal. So
I'm gonna do some Googling when we play this next one. When I play this next one, that fast thing just sent me. And yeah, I'm gonna see what we can see on this one. Let's see here. Let's see here. I gotta figure out how to get the open the app.
How's that for rational?
One sec, you guys.
Right there to the roll. Big.
I can figure this shit the fuck out. There we go. I think this is it. Yep.
How's that for rational? Tree. Right there to the roof.
Holy
Big hole
shit.
there.
It broke rafters and
there.
everything. And they just patched that up. That house is fucked now.
And the attic of being in the front garage showing
the attic.
this big damage here, this tree limb clear through the house.
Oh, is that paper? Like
You see that?
Yeah. That's his, I think that's his,
Yeah. How's that for rational, Mom? Jesus, Lord help me. Help me, help me,
Jesus,
help me,
Lord,
Lord.
help me.
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, folks, I was right. I just Googled it. I knew I figured I was. The VIN on a 1970 Mustang is located on the dashboard. It says it right here in black and white when you Google it. It's attached to the fucking dash. And it's also stamped on his fucking, what would it be called? The aprons. Will have a VIN number on it. We might have to get a hold of somebody and see what we can be done about that, because Barry's admitting that fucking committing a felony there.
I got damage. I need help.
Oh, I need help.
I've called all my friends and I'm not, yeah.
You need help to fix a roof. Wow.
I'm not having much luck with the friends coming to help. I hope my
Why
great
would they
friend
need to
Scott
help
Wilson's friend Doug Borman comes to help today, and my buddy Super Sam. I've called my buddy Gary. He can't come probably till later today or not tomorrow. I'm hurt.
I hurt.
I'm hurt.
I hurt.
I'm hurt bad. I don't know
I need my
what
friends.
else to say other than I need my friends. I need my friends to show.
You guys come work for free for me.
And we had to come up, stick our head up through the attic just to show that. I don't know how I'm going to get that. I don't know how I'm going to get that tree branch.
You cut it up and get the fuck out of there.
I'm not a tree guy, so I don't know how I'm going to do this.
Day 2 on the road.
What a nightmare, you know? Don't like to say. What a nightmare. All right, guys, I just wanted to show you the damage and what we're dealing with here.
So we crossed about 8 hours or so on the road today. Right now we start off with
Look at that ceiling.
a lot of rain yesterday.
Somebody wrote fucking high.
Alright. See you next one, guys.
Hey.
Bye-bye.
And Gil is working
Look at
on
this,
a
dude.
post right
The
now.
rest of the ceiling's okay.
Holy
It's just,
shit, dude.
That mold.
That was a socket exploded. It's just wires hanging up
I
through
got
it.
2 pieces of cardboard from a TV flat screen my son bought, covered a massive hole
Gil's truck.
right
And
now.
once we get it to Bonneville, we'll get it all
You can
cleaned
see
up
the-
with a sweet patina as
You
well.
know, the
But
damage
they really hooked him up with some goodies for the truck. So
Huge hole
on
here.
the road today, we're going to show you some
Yeah.
signs from the stop, hopefully in Amarillo,
Plywood, a big
Texas,
sheet of,
maybe Shamrock, Texas, at
drywall
this
knocked
local
out.
gas station. See what other
Nightmare.
local stops we can do along the way.
So,
And we're going to hit.
we'll see you in the next Beamer and Son Garage, guys.
Yeah.
We got our hands just full here today. We don't know how we're gonna deal with this.
Look at that door. Oh my god.
He's gonna have a trip.
It's just
Pay
a
him.
nightmare from hell. You know, it's right out of something biblical out of the Bible or something, you know?
Why do you fuckers
Look at
always
that.
gotta compare yourselves to God?
That's what I'm hoping Gary can help me with, or my friend Greg Borman.
Greg
Because
Borman.
that is
Greg
just massive. I was
Greg
chopping on it last
Borman.
night. I cut this up over here. This
You all
branch
see
is
that? This man is literally keeping a fucking mailbox at the bottom is literally rotted out of.
laying over here. I cut that up in sections. This one here I started sectioning. And I haven't found any dead cats yet or anything else dead under there. It was a table that just pulverized. So, and that's, you know, that's just a half of it, you know.
This was no freak accident. Like that tree was rotten. You could plainly see it was rotting. Barry knew the tree was dead.
There's a big branch shoved right through the ceiling right there. I just showed you on the inside. And I don't know how I'm going to get
Yeah,
that
over
out.
20
I really
times?
don't know how I'm going to get that out of the roof. I sure hope my friends show, because if not, I'm really severely hurt.
Listen, this is a 66-year-old fucking man. Or 64-year-old man. However old he is. Talking about he needs somebody to come work at his house for fucking free and cut up a fucking tree and patch his roof. Come on. This is the most pitiful shit I have ever seen in my whole fucking life. Like, he is literally whining like he don't know what to do next. Well, here's how you would do it, dumbass. You would cut the tree up. You would get on your roof and assess the damage, and you would fix said damage.
And a snow shovel down there with the branches on it, another one's wedged in there. that one's gonna take out the rest of my deck if I don't get that one off.
It's pretty bad, but this is how an adult would handle it. You don't have no choice if your buddies don't show up, but you have to cut that tree up and get it going. You have no other choice. On your, I need my money to come fucking work for me. Oh, really hurt,
The rest of my
guys.
railing.
Ryan, get home and bring some 2 sack of
Yeah,
wood.
that was a cot that my great friend Grove Street gave me. Grove Street OG gave me that, and it's total.
Who the
It's
fuck was gonna
total.
sleep
This
on
tree-
it?
The next one is gonna fall. That one
Tiny
right there.
hands?
Being that this one's already fallen, it can't really hurt me anymore. I mean, I guess the base of that could fall back into the deck, but it can't hurt, the roof, There's one of my cats on the freaking roof. Oh, there's another one. That's where they went. They went to the roof. I was wondering where them two, the gray one and the red one. Oh, God. Thank God they survived. Red and the gray one. My gray baby. I haven't found them all. I think is that my male? I think that's my female. That's my male. That's another one there. There's just cats everywhere. GB, I haven't found GB yet. I don't know if she's
Exactly. He's
she's
60.
okay,
I
I
mean,
don't
he
know.
is fucking pitiful.
No, I don't know yet.
He does not know how to be a fucking adult.
All right, guys, we're jumping out of here. We'll see you in the next Beamer and Son Garage. Bye-bye.
All right, you guys. So that's enough for tonight. We're at an hour and 31 minutes. I really appreciate everybody stopping in and chatting with us. See you guys in the next one. As always, don't forget to go check out Mako and Everybody Fasting. All the great people in this community. I don't know if we'll do a live tomorrow for swap meet or we're just gonna do a video. I don't know yet. But yeah. So much love. See you guys next time. And if you're new here, hit the like, hit the comments, hit everything. Go check out our main channel, Poor Man Speed Shop. Me and my dad actually build cars, unlike this fucking loser who don't do nothing but sit on his ass and play PlayStation. See you guys next time. Much love. Love you guys. Bye-bye.